Yo, what's up, Top Kirby? You want that Summer Miyu? You're the second person in chat who said that. And you've been asking for Summer Miyu since the beginning of time. So that makes sense. I understand. Yeah, what's up, Kirby? How you doing? Congratulations on your summer gacha rolls, by the way. Even though the first summer gacha rolls were kind of fucked up, but you know, it's all good. It's all good, you know. Be out here. Did you end up NP5ing Melusine? I don't remember if I saw you post about that or if you tagged me. I'm not sure. My girlfriend just NP3'd her actually, 2 days ago. Yeah, oh, nice. Nice. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not gonna ask how much you spent, but hopefully you didn't have to spend too much. Hopefully you didn't have to spend too much. Hopefully you're still able to pay off whatever you did pay off. What's up, Crackers? How you doing? Thankfully not. Yeah, because that first banner was brutal, so... is Chloe still NP1? I assume you don't care about... Well, maybe you do. I don't know. I assume you don't care about NP5ing her, but maybe you do. But yeah, as far as this year's Summer Servants, I mean, again, Summer Illy already happened. Summer Chloe obviously just happened for NA. So I think Summer Miyu's probably going to happen at some point. I don't know if it's this year or next year or whatever, but I think that's just a foregone conclusion. I think that's just going to happen no matter what. Hopefully it just happens this year. That way, you know, you don't got to wait that long. What's up, Drex? How you doing? Managed to get all the Summer Servants with just under 76 quartz. You got all 6 Summer Servants? Really? That's actually pretty crazy. I don't know if you missed a 0 or something. 760 sounds more realistic. Also, 76, you can't... It would have to be 75 quartz for you to have like 0 quartz at the end of your rolls, because 76 you would have 1 left over, but I don't know. Most of them? Well, I guess the ones you wanted, maybe more specific. But congrats if it didn't break bank. If you guys saw my gacha rolls, obviously it didn't take that much. I'm obviously in JP right now, big chillin'. They should be teasing the summer event in this stream right here, which is gonna start in about 20-ish minutes. That seems to be the general consensus and seems to be the running pattern over the past couple years. Usually during the staff talk of day 1 of FGO Fest, that's when they start teasing the Summer Servants or the summer event. So I'm hoping, I mean, obviously I just talked about Summer Miyu. I wouldn't mind seeing her. I'm obviously hoping for a Summer Tiamat, as you guys can see in my thumbnail right here. I'm hoping for Summer Tiamat. I'd probably spend everything on her. I might even, like, I don't know. I was gonna say I might even skip out on whoever the anniversary servant is, but that's probably not gonna happen. I'm hoping they, like, give us a shit ton of quartz. I mean, I have a lot, but it is, you know, it's 10th anniversary. I'm hoping they go crazy with the freebies, because as you can see here, I have almost exactly 2,000 quartz. It's all free, by the way. I didn't pay. You know, I'm sure most of you guys are probably well aware. I don't really whale like that anymore. It's been like maybe 6-7 years since the last time I like extremely whaled in JP. But for the most part, I just spend on the paid banners, guaranteed SRs, Destiny Order, so on and so forth. So I have 2,000 quartz. I also have like 10 Usos, 28 tickets. 28 tickets really isn't a lot, but I have enough for 2 guaranteeds, and then I have the 10 Usos, so that's pretty much 3 guaranteeds. Hopefully, they're gonna give... I'm thinking they're probably gonna give like 500. If they want to go crazy, they could give 1,000. But I think they're just gonna give probably 500 quartz. Probably. But we'll see. It is 10th anniversary. It's gonna be the biggest anniversary ever since the 5th anniversary. That's, you know, every anniversary by 5s is usually, you know, the biggest. So 10th, you know, I'm hoping at least 500 quartz, but we'll see. I don't know which anniversary gave the most amount of free quartz off my memory. I know 8th anniversary is notorious for not giving that much in comparison to previous anniversaries, but I'm hoping 10th they go absolutely crazy. Is the any stream happening now? No. So tomorrow, in about 27 hours, 26 hours from now, I don't know your time zone. So for me, it's gonna be like 11 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's when it's gonna be happening for me, the anniversary stream. So whatever your time is right now, just add 26 hours on top of that. That's when we should be getting the anniversary news. But today's stream is most likely going to be teasing some of the summer content. I don't know exactly what they're going to show, because every year seems to be a little bit different as far as how much stuff they're going to show. But usually they announce some summer stuff during the staff talk, which I have open right here. They have a lot of streams open up right now and scheduled, but this is the one that everyone seems to have the general consensus of agreeing that this is going to be the one where they might announce some summer stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. What's up, Brandon? How are you doing? Aren't you over there right now, or am I smoking crack? Maybe you didn't make it this year. I don't remember if we even discussed this. 10,000 quartz would be insane. I think at the most, it'd probably give 1,000, but maybe even 1,000 is a bit too hopeful. That's why I say 500. I think 500 is pretty realistic. 300 minimum. I think 300 minimum, but then 500 would be like where I would throw my prediction on. But 1,000 would be absolutely cracked. That'd be crack cocaine right there. What's up, Kana? How you doing? I'm glad you were able to make it. Yeah, this should be a short-ish stream, because again, I'm just gonna be reacting pretty much to the summer. This is staff talk. Assuming they're gonna talk about summer. If they don't, then I guess fuck me. But let me know, guys, what you guys want to see for summer. I know, again, Top Kirby said Summer Miyu. I obviously want to see Summer Tiamat. I know we talked about this over the past couple of weeks, over the past couple of months, really. What we're hoping to see. I know there's a lot of people hoping for Summer Kukulkan. I think that's probably, like, if I'm going to be, like, more objective here and just think realistically who's going to come out for this year's anniversary. Lostbelt 7, besides Tilalak, Lostbelt 7 is the only one where we didn't get, like, a summer like representative of there. Besides, again, Tilalak, we got her last year, but obviously Kukulkan is like the face of Lostbelt 7, so I think now's about time to give her a summer outfit. Plus, she's very popular as well. I think summer, I don't know if I'm smoking crack with this, I think Summer Arcwid has a good chance of coming out. Just again, it's like right after 10th anniversary. It's a 10th summer event. I think it would just make sense giving her a summer outfit, especially since last year we got CL. Her first time appearance as a summer servant. I think Arcwid would have some words to say to her about that. But at the same time, we also got Phantasm back in December, so maybe not. But Kukulkan and Arcwid are like the top two, I think, are probably gonna come out this year. Summer Koyan's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Nidacris Halter, yeah, no, they would absolutely cook with that design. Normal summer Nidacris is absolutely insane, so a Nidacris Alter swimsuit version would go hard as well. Yeah, see, Summer Nida Alter would go crazy. Summer Lancer Arturia. Alter. Oh, I was about to say Lancer Arturia already got one. But Alter, yeah, I mean, Lancer Arturia Alter has not really gotten that much content over the years. So if they want to, like, you know, give her more content, I guess they could do that. Maybe obviously as a 4-star, I don't see her being a 5-star. Here comes Summer with Kamazotz. I don't think... See, Kamazotz had a good chance of coming out for 9th, even 8th anniversary. I think for 10th anniversary, probably not. Most people are saying Olga. Other people are saying Galahad. I think those two are probably the top 2 servants most likely to come out for 10th Annie. And I would have to agree with that. I don't think it's going to be anyone else. I mean, they could throw a curveball and, like, give us, like, Solomon. Maybe. Goetia, maybe. The OG villain of Fate Grand Order, maybe. That's a huge maybe, because I think they would save him for like a story banner of some kind at the climax of the Lostbelt arc. I don't think they're gonna release Solomon for 10th anniversary. Maybe they might even save him for 11th anniversary, in my opinion. So I think Olga is like the, as far as females, I think Olga is the most likely. As far as males go, Galahad. They could even release both of them. If they release both of them, that'd go crazy, but I don't know if they're gonna be that greedy, but you never know. You never know. They released 3 summer servants a couple years ago, so I wouldn't be surprised for 10th anniversary, the biggest anniversary, they would release 2 5-stars. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, as long as they keep them in the same banner, I guess I wouldn't mind. But Jesus, I would absolutely start sweating. Especially, again, they might tease some summer servants later tonight. So depending on who they show, that might affect how much I'm willing to spend for anniversary. It really depends on who comes out, who's teased, so on and so forth. Summer Okini. Okay, Top Kirby, I see you. I know you're a big fan of her, so I honestly wouldn't mind. I like her art a lot, so I think it would go hard for sure. But yeah, Summer Koyan's a good one too. I didn't even think about her. I guess aside from Arcade and Kukulkan, I think Summer Koyan is pretty realistic as well. I don't know. I'm hoping the stars align and they give me a Summer Tiamat. I just don't know how likely that is. And going off of Summer Arcade, I guess it's also possible. It's already been over a year since they came out. But maybe a Summer Alco, maybe, but might be too soon. So they might just go the Arcade route where they give Alco a 5-star Summer CE. Because obviously with this year in NA, we got the Summer Arcade's Craft Essence. So maybe they might do that with Alco. Maybe. Because they got to go crazy with 10th anniversary and then right after Summer. They got to go crazy with the characters that they release. They can't give us some mid servants. No offense to some fans of certain servants, but certain servants just wouldn't fit for a 10th anniversary going into the 10th summer event, or I guess 9th summer event. I'm not sure. Let's say I love Jack Del Malay, for example. That would be an example. Like if she gets a summer version, I'd be hyped as a Jack Del Malay fan, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it's like, okay, well, that doesn't really live up to the expectations going off of 10th anniversary, So the new Annie servant is going to be revealed tomorrow in about 26, 27 hours. So just add that to whatever time it is for you right now. For me, it's going to be around midnight. For you guys, it might be different depending on where you live. But yeah. Yeah, I hope it's not something out of left field. Exactly. I hope it lives up to expectations. That's why I think Kukulkan makes sense. Arcade makes sense. To an extent, Tiamat, because he was like the original beast we fought way back when. I don't know if that's just me, Tiamat fanboyism speaking, but I think she would fit going off of 10th anniversary going into summer. And by extension, I guess Draco as well. Draco's very popular. So getting her a summer version, I think, along with Tiamat would go absolutely hard. Summer Tiamat is the original Lamu that would be crazy. Supernova, that'd be insane. Yeah, how many quartz does everyone at? For those of you guys who play JP, that's a good question, because Kana just said they're at 350 quartz. I mean, hopefully they give a lot. I'm hoping you're at 350. I think that's a good spot to be, because depending on how much you give or how much they give, you might have enough for pity, which you don't ever want to hit pity, but if you have to, it's there as an option, right? Yeah, I got 2,000 quartz. Prototype Gil Summer, that's insane. That's insane. Honestly, I don't know how many people would be pissed about it, but for 10th anniversary, if they give us a new Gil, I think most people would probably be mad about it, but I'd be one of the few happy about it. I don't think I don't think he fits a 10th anniversary, but he does and he kind of doesn't. You know what I mean? He does and he kind of doesn't. I just think Grand Order for FGO, just strictly Grand Order, I think the 10th anniversary servant has to be somebody who is very relevant to the story and very synonymous with FGO. Obviously, Gil is synonymous with Fate as a whole, but FGO, just strictly FGO, I don't think Gil would make sense for 10th anniversary. That said, if they give him a summer outfit, like the Archer Gil, a summer outfit, that'd be great. That'd be sick nasty. Gil anniversary rewrite. Well, you guys could write it. I'll defend it. Even though I know it's wrong, and I'm saying this on record, I will accept that it's not the right call to give us a Gilgamesh variant for 10th anniversary, but I'll defend it. I'll defend it till my last dying breath. If they tease Tiamat, wouldn't that confirm? No, I don't think so. I don't think they would for 10th anniversary. I don't think they would release a brand new character, like as far as like a character we've never seen before. Because you got to think about it. 10 years of FGO. We've known a lot of these characters, for example, Galahad, Olga, and I'm not saying Camazotz should come out for 10th anniversary, but just as an example, Camazotz. These are characters we've known over the years. I don't think they'll go out of left field and give us somebody we've never seen before, I've never alluded to in FGO ever. I don't think so. I think that people would find that very underwhelming. I think they're gonna have to give us a very familiar face. Sort of kind of like what they did with 5th anniversary. Again, by fives. If you go by fives, every anniversary by fives are like the biggest, like just in general. Like if you think about like the 5th anniversary of a wedding, or 5th anniversary of your relationship, or 5th anniversary of a company, or whatever, you usually go by fives. 5, 10, 15. Way back in 5th anniversary, we got Castoria, who's arguably a new character, but she's a familiar face, obviously, an Arturia face. So that makes, like, I wouldn't be surprised. By that logic, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Saber face for 10th anniversary. Although I can see people getting pissed at that, because, you know, oh god, another Saber face. But again, she's the face that runs the place, so I don't know. I think that would just make sense as well. Again, I don't think they're going to go with, like, a brand new spanking character. If they do, like, bring a new face, just, like, out of nowhere, somebody we've never seen before, I think it would be as, like, a 4-star or, like, a 3-star. I don't think they would make that the 5-star of the banner. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to release him for 10th. No shot. I mean, he's very, I guess, infamous in Grand Order because he's the face of Kaleidoscope, and everybody sees Kaleidoscope as one of the best CEs ever since the beginning of the game. But I don't think they're gonna release him for 10th Annie. Like, that would be insane to do that. See, there's certain characters that, like, yeah, they're popular, but I could see them being underwhelming for 10th Annie. I could see them being underwhelming. Ort for 10th Annie? See, again, as far as, like, Type Moon as a whole, he's a big deal, but FGO, I don't know. I could see that being like 50-50, pretty divisive. I could see people getting hyped, but I could see people getting like, oh, really? We're getting this spider fucker as our 10th anniversary servant? I don't know. I do think it's going to be between Galahad or Olga, or even both. If they do a new guild, then that'd be crazy. But again, they're going to be teasing the summer servants in about well, not in about 5 minutes. The stream in which they might talk about it is going to start in about 4 minutes, but I don't know exactly when they're going to be teasing it. You were able to get Summer Melusine after Bond 12 Narrowbright. That's what I'm saying, man. Bond quartz are OP'd. They're overpowered. Like, yeah, there's you know, credit card quartz, there's login quartz, you know, there's all that shit. Bond quartz OP'd. Almost every time I bond with a servant, I get a 5-star. Almost every time. Summer Olga or we Riot. How would you guys feel if they released Summer, like if they released Olga as the anniversary servant, but at the same time she's a summer servant? Because I don't like that trend lately of a summer servant being the anniversary servant. But I guess if it's Olga, I guess I could let it pass, but I don't know. Maybe. What's up, my dude? Happy Friday. I'm not gonna lie, Davon. I read your message at first because you said, what's up, my dude? Happy Friday. I read that as, what's up, my daddy? And I was like, what? So I had to read that twice just to make sure you didn't say that. Uma Musume x FGO. That's not happening. There ain't no collab. Especially with that game. Like, no offense to that game. Like, no offense to those players who play that. But yeah. I got NP2 Summer Melu from 1 quart daily. Oh, from like the paid quart? I see. This is my 3rd SR that I got this way. Okay, fair. Congratulations, though. Congratulations. Who would be like... Who are you guys hoping anniversary will be? Like, realistically. Like, realistically, who do you guys hope the anniversary servant will be? I think realistically, not necessarily who I'm hoping for, but I think realistically, Olga or Galahad. I think anybody else aside from those two would be kind of random. In my opinion. I think anyone else outside of those two would be kind of random. Say Angra Minu, no shot. No shot. What's up, Emilio? How you doing? Yeah, 10th anniversary is technically starting tomorrow, but we're, you know, FGO Fest is right now as you speak. There's some people who are celebrating it right now. I'm sure if you go on social media, you know, there's a ton of people over there. Galahad or someone British? It asks someone British, like just in general. Okay, fair. Galahad is my #1 pick. Olga I want for free. Ooh, yeah, I know some people have been theorizing that, especially with the Olga quest we've been getting over the past year and a half. That's been like a very popular theory that once we get all 4 shards, which I think that's the maximum. I think we, ever since last week, we were able to get all 4 shards. We're gonna be able to trade for a free Olga. That would be crazy. I think that would be pretty cool if they do that. That's why a part of me thinks there's gonna be 2 servants, not necessarily SSRs, not necessarily limited SSRs, but I think there will be 2 servants that will be revealed for anniversary. Which I think Olga being revealed as like a free 5-star, maybe, that you have to trade in your shards to get. I think that would be pretty cool. Especially since those battles were fucking hard. Those battles were hard. I don't know about you guys, but those battles are crazy. So I think trading those in for a free Olga, I think that would make sense. And then having Galahad as the 5-star shielder in the banner, I think that'd be sick. Yeah, 2 servants for 10th anniversary, I wouldn't mind as long they're both different rarities. Like one's a 5-star, one's lower, or one's the limited 5-star, the other one's like a freebie. Maybe. That, or if they release Olga as the anniversary servant, right? Maybe you're guaranteed 1 if you did those Olga fights. You could just trade and get 1. And then you got to roll for other copies if you want to upgrade her NP. I think that would be cool too. I don't know how realistic that is, but we'll see. Arc plus Shufu were the 2 from 7. Yeah, exactly. So they've done it before where they've released 2 new servants of different rarities for anniversary, but they've only done that once. I don't think they ever did that again. I guess if you're counting the bronze servants that they released a couple of years ago, but I wouldn't count them. Okay, so again, guys, if you guys want to watch the staff stream with the audio and without my dumbass commentary, then you know, I think link is in the description. If it's not, then like just go to the official Fate Grand Order JP YouTube channel, and presumably they're gonna be announcing the summer stuff, presumably, but we'll see. Yeah, the other stages is ending and this one's about to start very soon. The stream, it should be starting now, actually. Either now or within the next 10 minutes. So again, they're not going to be announcing the anniversary servant now. They're going to be announcing it in about 25, 26 hours. Right now, they're just going to be talking about the game just in general. Because it's like the developers talking right now. And usually with the dev talk, with the staff talk, that's when they start teasing a little bit of the summer event, the summer servants. So that's what we're streaming right now. We're not gonna be seeing any anniversary servants reveals, at least I don't think so, this stream. That's gonna be happening in tomorrow's stream. So I will be streaming around the same time tomorrow, like 25, 26 hours from now. So we're gonna be watching that. The Strange Fake episode should be, I actually don't know on the top of my head. I know it's gonna be airing. The new Strange Fake episode is gonna be airing during FGO Fest. It's either today or tomorrow. I don't know. I think it's tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Someone would have to fact check me for that. But yeah. Wasn't there a Twitter post stating that the Olga Shard Saint Graph was unknown? If that's the case, then the raid Olgas we fight isn't the Olga we... Well, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't see that post or thread or whatever, but who knows? I mean, obviously the shards will be used for something. And a lot of people seem to be agreeing that it's going to be used to trade in for a free Olga. Maybe. A savior class servant would be insane. Yeah, I mean, canonically we've had a savior class in extra, that being Buddha, but I don't think they're going to release Buddha for 10th Annie. I strongly don't think so, just because we haven't really been associated with him in Grand Order itself. Like, you see him in Sanzo's NP, and I'm sure he's been alluded to here and there, but the 10th anniversary servant absolutely has to be somebody that we've seen in the past. It cannot just be a new face. Like, as far as in the past in Grand Order, strictly Grand Order, somebody who's synonymous with the story. With the main story, not just like a random cameo here and there. Like, that would be very underwhelming if it was a new face. Even if it was a new class, even. Thank you for subscribing. Who was that? By the way, I don't know if Lauren's here watching, but You donated $50 off stream again earlier, and thank you for that. Again, I don't know if you're watching. Kamui Shiro, thank you for subscribing. By the way, we're close to 10K subscribers. So if we could get to 10K during 10th anniversary tomorrow, that'd be crazy. But I don't know how realistic that is. So if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, then hey, well, how are you doing? Like, why don't you hit subscribe? It doesn't take but like 2 seconds. The only 2 serving classes we don't have in FGO are Savior and Watcher. Yeah, Watcher was introduced in... I'm not going to spoil it for those of you guys who haven't read it or seen it. But yeah, that is another class we haven't been introduced to yet. There might be more extra classes from other fates that are not in FGO yet. But yeah, those are the 2. On the top of my head. Maybe if they release extra... Yeah, extra record got delayed till next year. Which kind of makes sense because originally it was going to come out this year, but then they didn't really promote it or show much content about it. So we're like over halfway through the year. It's like, okay, where's the new trailer? Where's the release date? So it kind of makes sense that it was delayed because, like, bro, you haven't been promoting it. Yeah, I think 10th anniversary Galahad Shielder, like our first 5-star Shielder. I guess technically the new Mashi we got, well, she's her own class, so she's not Shielder, technically speaking. But yeah. I think 10th Mashu herself is probably going to get like a third, because she has like already 2 summer outfits. I think she's going to get another summer outfit, but this time with the Paladin skills attached to it. That way you could use her summer outfit along with those skills. I think that's probably what's going to happen for this year's summer event, maybe, because she gets like a summer outfit every now and then, so I wouldn't be surprised if she gets another one. Just got my 5th copy of Summer Ibuki this year. Oh wow, okay, congratulations, MP5. There you go. Sick nasty. So again, the staff talk is happening. Well, it's not happening yet, but it is up, and it is in their YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check out the staff talk, this is where they're gonna be probably announcing some summer news. So if you guys have any last minute predictions, last minute hopes and dreams you guys want to put in the chat, now's the time to do it. As you guys can see in my thumbnail, this is who I'm hoping for. I don't know how realistic it is, but I'm hoping it's realistic enough for them to release a summer Tiamat this year. I think that would be sick nasty with the sauce. Or Jababa, what the heck? How are you doing, bro? I never seen you in chat, but how are you doing? Please do not eat me, bro. Like, you could eat everyone else, just not me and my immediate loved ones. That'd be great. Summer Nightingale. I didn't really think about her, but I don't know if she fits for. I mean, you never know. Maybe as a 4-star, maybe. I don't know, as a 5-star. I don't know. Summer Redusa is like a long time coming. Summer Koyan, yeah. Vanish. Did you say? I hope you're saying that with a hint of sarcasm, but you're saying we need a new Ishtar face. I know technically Erishgal isn't an Ishtar face, but she's still a Rin face. Both Ishtar and Erishgal, obviously Rin. We just got a summer Erishgal last year. I don't think they're gonna give us a summer Ishtar or a new summer Ishtar this year, or a new Ishtar in general. Either for 10th annie or for summer. I don't think that's happening. That would be like, I mean, I don't know. I think some people would be happy about that, especially like Rin fans. Especially my brother. My brother's like a huge Rin fan, right? I think he would be happy to see that, but I don't know if like the majority of fans would be happy to see that. I don't know. I'm memeing. I hope so, Vanish. I hope so, because that's a cracked theory. Yeah, Summer Draco, if Summer Tiamat happens, I think they would have to release a Summer Draco. Now, who would be the free servant? Because the free servant's usually like somewhat random. I mean, last year we technically didn't get a free summer servant. Like, I know Hakunon is there, like associated with the summer event, but you know, he/she isn't wearing a swimsuit, so can you really call them a summer servant? And I don't think they're classified in game as a summer servant. So this year can literally be anybody. I guess with that said, last year we got Summer CL. Earlier I did say that a Summer Arcwid kind of makes sense. So if they want to give us like a free Shiki, like a Summer Shiki, then I guess why not? You know, fuck it. For Summer. Because the free summer is usually pretty random. I don't know if it's going to be anybody relevant to FGO necessarily. I would kneel if Summer Cuckoo. I think Summer Cuckoo Con is inevitable. I think they have to do it. I think that's just inevitable. Yeah, that's the only counter argument for a summer Arcwid is that we just got Phantasmoon back in December. So I don't know if they're going to do that. I know some people are hoping for a summer Lilith, but she literally came out like, what, 4 months ago? If even that. So as popular as she is, I think they're going to probably save her for next year, if not the year following that. Hisui and Kohaku, oh my gosh. I think they're probably going to, if they ever come out, I think they would save them for like a proper Tsukihime collab. But again, they released Summer CL last year, or CL in general last year in Ordeal Call 3 for the summer event. So I don't, at that point, anything is possible. At that point, anything is possible. Hisui and Kohaku would go hard though. That would go hard. But for a collab, I think they would fit better with a collab, in my opinion. Oh, man. Okay, so the staff talk is starting right now. Again, this is usually where they tease a little bit of the summer event. So if you guys want to watch it, you know, go to the official YouTube channel or whatever. I'm obviously not going to show too much just because, again, copyright is a thing. I'm not trying to get in trouble. You know the dealio. If you've been in the channel long enough, how we do things around here. If we do get a summer arc, then I can definitely see her being. I don't know if they would go that route. I don't know if they like that would be too crazy from a lore perspective for them to pull that trigger. Okay, there's some spoilers for NA players. There's gonna be some spoilers, obviously, regarding what they show in the staff talk. Okay, I'm not sure why they're showing Musashi and Muramasa, but you know that's going hard. I guess they could show them. Why not? They're just showing. In my opinion, that seems like they're just showing random servants, but I'm not sure. Yeah, spoiler right out the bat, for real. That's crazy. New ship, what? Enkidu summer, like a summer outfit would go crazy. Yeah, for male servants, I don't know. Because obviously male servants only get like a costume. They don't get like an actual playable separate summer version. For this year, who would fit as like this is the 10th year of Fate Grand Order. They had to go hard on who the male servant would be. See, my heart says Gilgamesh, but obviously Caster Gil's already gotten one. Would they give another summer outfit for Archer Gil? Maybe, maybe not. I would love it. The Enkidu, I would like it to be Enkidu, but I don't know if Enkidu fits for, like, you know, I don't know if too many people would be hyped for an Enkidu costume. As much as I hate him, I could see, like, because of how popular Astolfo is. Again, as much as I hate him, because he is very popular, I think an Astolfo costume for summer would fit. You know, if I all my hate aside, objectively, without how popular Astolfo is, I could see Astolfo getting a summer outfit just because it's the 10th year of FGO. I could see that happening. Now, do I personally want that to happen? No. Obviously, I hate Astolfo with every fiber of my being. But for summer, for the 10th year of FGO, yeah, I could see that happening. Daddy Muramasa needs a summer skin. You know what, Emilio? Yeah, 10th for the 10th year of FGO. Following up anniversary, I think Muramasa kind of fits. I think so. Because obviously Shiro being the original protagonist of Fate, Muramasa being a very popular character just in general in Grand Order. I think, yeah, that fits the bill for this year's summer outfit. I think Muramasa would make sense, yeah. Yeah, Daddy Muramasa for sure. Now, if you want to be a smartass, I guess technically normal Emiya, 4-star Archer Emiya has already gotten a summer outfit, I guess, but that ain't Muramasa. That ain't young Shiro. So is it possible to have for servant to have 5 ascensions if ever Olga? I mean, yeah. I mean, different outfits. It doesn't have to be necessarily classified as ascensions, but you know, different costumes. You know, there are servants with a shit ton of costumes. Like Nero has a shit ton of costumes. Mashu obviously has a shit ton of costumes. Just to name a few. So I wouldn't be surprised if they release Olga and give her a crap ton of costumes. Why not? Asafa would have to be holding a strategically placed can of monster to hide. That would, man. That's true. If they do release Asafa with well, not release, but if they do give Asafa a costume, yeah, they would have, like, just to keep the joke alive, they'd have to give him an outfit in which you can't clearly see the dick and balls. I guess. I don't know. If it has to be like a monster can or a water bottle or whatever, I don't know what they would do. Maybe just shorts, baggy shorts. Why does Saber Alter have a summer version while Lancer Alter has not gotten one? Well, to be fair, Saber Alter has been around a lot longer in terms of Fate, not just Grand Order, just in terms of, you know, Fate in general. And I would argue, I don't think anyone else would argue differently, Saber Alter is most likely a million times more popular than Lancer Artillery Alter. I think most people wouldn't disagree with that statement. I'm not saying there aren't Lancer Artillery Alter fans out there. I just, you know, when you weigh the two, one's obviously more popular and has been around longer than the others. So I think that probably answers your question why one has a summer outfit and why the other one doesn't. I do think Lancer Artillery Alter should probably at some point get a summer outfit. Maybe. I don't know about this year, but maybe. I agree with that statement, but I still prefer Lancer. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna argue with you if you have a preference, but if we're just talking pure popularity, I mean, it's kind of obvious. Right now, they're showing cosplayers on stage, as you guys can see here. Again, I'm not gonna show too much. You got Robin Hood, the both Johns, you know, etc. Takasugi as well. Yeah, Summer Medusa would go hard. Beast class must. That's what I'm saying, dude. If they release Summer Tiamat and give her the Beast class, I would be so fucking stoked. Like, dead ass would be so fucking stoked. If they give us a Summer Tiamat, and instead of giving her a random ass class like Alter Ego or whatever, give her the Beast class, man. Just give her the Beast class. And I'm gonna actually, like, probably skip out an anniversary if they do that. Straight up. I might actually have to skip out on anniversary. I mean, it kind of depends. If anniversary is Olga, I might have to split my quartz at that point. But man, Summer Durga I could see happening for sure. Maybe not this year, but at some point in Summer Durga, I think it's probably gonna happen. Yeah, that Tez cosplayer is like, goes crazy. Is that Oberon? Oberon cosplay? Is that a male or a female? I mean, Oberon has a very pretty face, so maybe like it's a female, but you never know. Summer Ash the Savior. Yo, that Tez cosplay is pretty damn accurate though. Yeah, Summer Kali, like going off of Durga, yeah. No, that'd go crazy. Isn't this technically Year of the Snake? Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna like release a servant that has anything to do with snakes just because it's Year of the Snake. Maybe for summer, maybe like Summer Medusa. I know Shuten's technically not associated with snake. That's more of an Ibuki thing. But I'd love to see a Summer Shuten. If they don't do Summer Tiamat, at least give me Summer Shuten. I don't know how many people would be happy about that. But I'm just saying, man. Shuten, ever since she was released till this day, almost 10 years since she was, because she's been around since the first, I think second year of FGO, but technically like the first year, total year of FGO. She's been like my favorite FGO original servant. So if they give us Summer Shuten, bro, it's over. Like if they could give me, if they don't give me Summer Tiamat, at least give me Summer Shuten. If you're not gonna give either of the two, fuck me then. Just absolutely fuck me. A Summer King Asan. See, they would like obviously as a costume, as an outfit. First of all, how would that even look like? What would he be wearing? I don't know. They would have to go full on with the comedy route with him if they do that. I just don't know what they would do with him. 210 already got a freebie. Well, okay, I mean that you can't really use that logic with like every single. There's been servants that got in summer versions that have also gotten like freebie versions. You know, Abigail, as of recently, Abigail got a free version last year, and then also got a summer outfit a couple years ago as well. There's a ton of servants probably like that you could use that logic with. Keep the mask, give him a speedo. Okay, would he be buff or would he be scrawny? Like, what would his build even look like? Would he just be a straight skeleton with like Hawaiian shorts on? Shinji for 10th anniversary would be. I would be hyped just for the sheer hilarity of it, but I think most people would be disappointed with that. Buff from the waist up, but scrawny from the waist down. Maybe, yeah. That I don't know. I don't know how many people would find that appealing, but you know, for the joke of it, for the sheer hilarity of it, I think it would be a funny joke for sure. He would be cut, not massive muscles, zero body fat. By that logic, give a Summer Ozzy. I want Summer Ozzy so bad, man. First of all, give him an animation update, and then give him a summer outfit. And on top of that, make him the Grand Rider that we're gonna fight this month. Because I don't know if you guys saw, but on App Media, which is like the main website that people use, at least in Japan, for Fate Grand Order related stuff, or one of the main ones. I'm not gonna say the main one. The highest voted Grand Rider was Ozzy, which kind of makes sense. He's pretty much the best single target rider in the entire game. But they need to give him an animation update because the animations are absolutely dog shit. That, and if he's not the fightable Grand Rider, then I don't know what they're doing. So I'm hoping he gets an animation update. At the very least, give him an animation update. They don't have to make him the fightable Grand Rider, and they don't have to give him a summer outfit, but at least give the man an animation update, bro. He's stuck in year one of FGO as far as animations. His animations are dog. So, please do that. Summer Draco possible? It's very possible. I mean, she's very popular. Just being a narrow face, just narrow in general, very popular. So, a summer narrow would go hard. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's like this year. But yeah. Talking about Grand Rider, we need Noah in FGO Mobile. Yeah, I agree. I think a summer Noah would go hard as well. Well, there's already a summer narrow, but yeah, summer Draco specifically, Beast narrow, yeah. I think is inevitable with how popular Draco is. But again, if she gets a summer outfit, then I think Tiamat needs one too. Just me speaking from my heart here. If they give one, they got to give the other. Because at this point, they're kind of synonymous with each other, especially if you've read the event. Then yeah, I think if one comes out, the other one has to come out. Why not Summer Narrow too? There's 2 Summer BBs. Technically, but based on the story, the second BB we got is a totally different entity. Which, I mean, goes with what I just said with Draco. Draco is a different entity, technically, from Narrow. So if they do a Summer Draco or another Summer Narrow, that would just be Draco at that point. Summer Lilith is a must, but not this year. I think she just came out, so, like, no. I think maybe next year she has a better chance. That's what I'm saying. Beast class Summer Tiamat. Oh, my gosh. I like how... For this stream, I wanted to do like a bingo card with you guys. Like I have a bingo card thing here prepared, but I think I'm just gonna talk the entire time. I don't think I have the attention span to do a whole bingo card. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions what to put on a bingo card, whatever. Summer Rainus would be nice. Rain? Oh, maybe. I just don't know. I don't know if like this year's appropriate for that. I don't know. Because if they're going off of like riding off the hype of 10th anniversary, the 10th year of FGO, this is the 10th summer event or the 9th summer event, whatever. It's going off of the 10th anniversary. I don't know if Rainus would fit that hype. in my opinion. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it though. Is Rhaenys a lolly or grown up? I think she has like the Ilya thing going on where she's a lot older than what she looks like, if that makes sense. Because Ilya, despite, you know, the Prisma Ilya series and what most people think, Ilya is actually of age. She just doesn't look of age. I think Rhaenys is the same way. I'm not sure. No, 10th anniversary is tomorrow. So for those of you guys who are wondering, like, are they gonna announce the 10th anniversary servant today? No, that's tomorrow. And I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Around the same time, if not a little bit later. So just add 25, 26 hours from right now. That's when the 10th anniversary stuff is gonna be dropping. But right now, they're just gonna be teasing the summer stuff. Galahad, Olga, and the man from Kali are all high possible. I think the Kalian, I think that's who you're referring to, the one who looks like Dr. Roman, aka Solomon, aka Goetia. I think that's more likely to come out for a story-related banner, not necessarily 10th Annie, just because I think they're saving him for that. Whereas Galahad, we already fought Galahad. Spoiler alert, we already fought Galahad a couple months ago. Olga, we just dealt with 4 versions of Olga, so I think for 10th Annie, I think she kind of fits. Same thing with Galahad. I don't think Dr. Roman / Solomon / Goetia / Deucalion, I don't think that fits for 10th Annie, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think they're saving that for a big story reveal, climactic thing. Charlotte Corday, which is a brown servant, already has a summer version. Yeah, so I mean, anyone is open at that point. Any servant, regardless of rarity, is open to having a summer version. That is very true. Yeah, I'm excited as well for tomorrow, Kana. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm also very nervous because looking at 8th anniversary and 9th anniversary, I think there was a certain level of disappointment with both of them. I think no matter what, with every anniversary, there's gonna be a certain level of disappointment. But I think, especially with 8th and 9th, I think a lot of people were very disappointed that we got a summer servant as an anniversary servant. And on top of that, just like the characters we got weren't really, you know, people weren't as hyped for. I mean, obviously with the Rishgal and with like Morgan or Ash the Savior, Tonliko, whatever you want to call her, no matter what, people were going to be hyped for those 2 servants, those 2 characters. But for anniversary though, I don't know. There was a certain level of disappointment. And when you look especially at last year with what they tried to do with the servant coin thing, granted they rectified it, they solved it. They made sure that you know, we no longer had a negative opinion about the servant. Like, I mean, granted, the servant coin system is still dog shit. But you know, they left us with a bitter taste in our mouth with what they tried to do last year. They solved it months and months after the fact, but they still left a bitter taste immediately after 9th anniversary last year. So again, the past 2 anniversaries, in my opinion, have been kind of disappointing for a lot of people. So they cannot mess up 10th Annie. 10th anniversary is the biggest one so far. They absolutely cannot mess this up. It's the Big 10, exactly. It's the Big 10. They got to stick the landing. Again, inevitably, there's going to be people who are disappointed. Not in the same level, for sure, but it's kind of similar to what they did with New Year's this year for JP. I was calling that they were going to give Richard for New Year's, going off of the hype of Strange Fake and whatnot. To me, it was obvious, right? And they ended up giving us Richard for New Year's. But because it was so obvious and so predictable, there were people who were disappointed by the predictability of that, of Richard being the New Year servant of this year. So going off of that kind of same strand of logic, you know, to a lot of people, it's obvious that for 10th Annie, oh, Galahad might come out. Oh, Olga might come out. So it's pretty obvious for a lot of people. Like, if they come out, it wouldn't be a surprise. But because it's obvious, because it's predictable, inevitably people will be disappointed. Like, oh, of course it's Olga. Oh, of course it's Galahad. So I think that's probably what's going to happen if it ends up being one of the 2. I think most people are going to be happy, but then there's going to be a small, you know, number of people who are going to be disappointed because it was the obvious and predictable choice. So I don't really care about those people anyway, because, you know, whatever. But that's just looking at the 10th anniversary servant. I know a lot of people are also hoping for quality of life updates. A lot of people are hoping for, and I'm hoping for, a limited SSR ticket, like a free limited SSR ticket of your choosing. Because obviously they've given free 5 stars in the past multiple times, like I think twice. But why not give us for 10th anniversary? I think it would warrant it a ticket where we could exchange for any 5-star of our choice outside of course, the 10th anniversary servant, whoever that is. I think 10th anniversary warrants that kind of reward, like a free ticket. You log in, get the ticket, you get the trade. You don't got to use paid quartz or nothing. And obviously on top of that, they're obviously going to do the guaranteed SR, Destiny Order, you know, the usual stuff. I think that's just inevitable what's going to happen. It's best to have something predictable and good than a surprise that sucks. Yeah, no, I agree. Because if it's not Olga or Galahad, like, realistically, who could it be at that point? Because if it's not them, then the expectations are going to be, like, insanely high. Insanely high if it's not either of those two. I heard people say they might give us a guaranteed SR with free quartz. That'd be cool, too. Yeah, I think that's possible. But we got to remember, this is Aniplex we're talking about. This is Lazengo we're talking about. This is a gacha game we're talking about. They want to get their guaranteed money. You know what I mean? So I think it would be just better for them to give us a free limited SSR, and then on top of that, the paid banners that we usually get every year. Just because, again, it's a business in the end of the day. They're not just going to give us free shit only. You know, there's going to be stuff that we're going to have to pay for if you choose to pay for. So I think that's what they're going to do. I don't think they're... I mean, they might. Who knows? Maybe they might even make it a thing where, like, here's a guaranteed SR where you could use free quartz, but here's another separate guaranteed SR where you could buy 10 paid quartz or 15 paid quartz, however much they want to do, plus the Destiny Order as well that you have to pay for. So maybe multiple guaranteed SRs, one being free, one being paid for. I could see that happening, but I don't think they're just gonna give us a free guaranteed SR just out of their ass, like out of the kindness of their heart. As much as we want to believe that they're like they got kindness in their heart, you know, at the end of the day, it's a business, it's a company. They want to squeeze us for however many dollars we're willing to spend. So yeah, I forgot Destiny Order's a thing. Yeah, man, build a banner. It'd be like that. Summer Bradamante would be interesting. I don't know if maybe as a 4-star. I don't know. Yeah, two guaranteed SRs. They're hella spoiling shit. NA players, avert your eyes, but Masha do be getting a new form. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So again, they might announce, they might tease the summer servants, okay? So just keep that in mind for this stream. This is when they're going to be teasing the summer servants. And tomorrow is when they're going to properly reveal the 10th anniversary servant. Summer Bradamante welfare? I don't know. Maybe my expectations are too high. I don't think, even as a welfare, Bradamante fits for a 10th, like not 10th anniversary, but you know what I mean. After 10th anniversary, going into the summer event, I don't think Bradamante fits, in my opinion. Maybe as a 4-star, like, banner, but not even welfare. I don't even think she fits as a welfare. But we'll see. See, Summer Hakuno, I feel like they should have done that last year, because Hakuno came out was teased along with the summer event last year. And while yes, Hakuno/Hakunon was the free servant associated with that event, they don't have a swimsuit or a costume with a swimsuit on. So I feel like they should just give us a costume at that point. But not in place for the welfare this year. I think we should still get a separate welfare for this year. Summer Tonlika, why would they do that after she already has like a summer version? I don't think they'd do that. So they are also announcing something today. Yes, they should be, and this is just going off of what they've done over the past couple of years. They should be teasing a little bit of the summer event Maybe show us the summer welfare. Maybe show us the summer guys. Maybe some silhouettes. The thing is, if they give us silhouettes, I'll be okay with that because guess what? If they give us a summer Tiamat, you know what gives her away? Her big ass horns. So if they give us a summer Tiamat, even if they give us just a silhouette, her big ass horns just gives it away. So like, honestly, fuck it. Just give us the silhouettes. I'll be happy with that for today. And I'm already gonna know who's coming out just based on like if they have the big ass horns or not. We got Summer Morgan, not Tone. I don't know, Maximo. I think you need to like reread like her profile. We did get a Summer Tonliko, technically Summer Ash the Savior. You know, same person. You know, we don't gotta argue semantics here. Technically, we did. Yeah, Summer Tiamat with the Lamu. Wouldn't this go hard, guys? Like a Lamu with a freaking Speedo on. And then Tiamat as a summer. Like, I don't know. I think that goes hard. I think that goes hard. So, like, give me a summer. No, dog. Summer Morgan and Summer Tolika are the same motherfucker. I think. Nah, dude. I would go so. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Come on. Why those Lamus so bulk? Because they gotta protect mommy, bro. Like, if you gotta hire bodyguards to protect your mother, you're not gonna hire just as normal size schmuck. You're gonna hire the buffest motherfuckers you can find. Okay, right now they're showing Indra, you know, the aura farmer. By the way, apparently he's the most voted as far as like the anniversary CEs, which is kind of surprising to me. I know he's like pretty popular and he just came out, so maybe it's just recency bias, but I'm surprised he's like the most voted like anniversary CE. Speaking of that, I still have to pick my anniversary CEs, so I might as well do that on stream. I'm actually gonna pick Lancer first, just because this is the one that like I for sure know exactly who I'm gonna pick. So right here we have King Ashoka, we got Gareth, we got Melusine, of course, you know, so on and so forth. But y'all already know, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you already know I gotta pick my boy, my clay boy Enkidu, easily my first anniversary CE of the year. And I believe you get 1 ticket for each class, so that's pretty sick. You get 10 in total. So obviously for the Lancer class, I'm picking Enkidu. I don't know about you guys, but who are you guys picking? Whether you're an NA or JP player only, doesn't matter. You guys can still pick. You know, there's a lot of you know, this goes hard, by the way. Like, I'll probably pick this in my other account, but like golly, bro, golly. But I gotta pick Enkidu. Obviously, I gotta think with my heart first before my day. You feel me? So I gotta pick Enkidu for sure. Is there no Rishgal? I don't think so. I think most people are probably picking Melusine. Indra, for some reason, he's the most voted. So I can see a lot of people picking Indra. You know, Aura Farmer. Karna is a fan favorite. You know, Skasaha, obviously. But I gotta pick my boy Enkidu. So there you go. Enkidu is my Lancer of choice as far as the anniversary CEs go. There you go. So, and now we're gonna pick the rest of the classes that were available to pick. I don't think they gave the assassin class yet, the assassin ticket. No, so assassins isn't up for grabs just yet. And I believe Berserker isn't up for grabs as well. So we're gonna go start with Sabers after Lancer. Let's see. I do actually. Well, I gotta pick Ibuki. I gotta pick Ibuki. Yeah, no. I mean, Iori is very tempting. I love Iori. You know, Iori's my boy. He's my dude. I cosplayed him last year for Anime Expo. You know, nothing but love for my boy Iori. Samurai Eminent represent. But in the end of the day, bro, like Ibuki's Ibuki. Aoyuki, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pick Ibuki easily. I don't know about you guys. Who you guys picking for your Saber, for your anniversary CE? I mean, Medusa, fan favorite. Bargus as well, fan favorite. You know, there's some cool fans out there for sure. But yeah, I gotta pick Ibuki. No, I can't even second guess that. Who knows? I might even pick Iori because I know there's a ticket where you could pick anyone you want, regardless of class. I might end up picking Iori in the end as well, but I gotta pick Ibuki right then and there. You know, that's just easy. That's just easy right there. Archer's a little bit harder. Like, had they give us like a Gil CE, I would have picked Gil, like, no questions asked, but they didn't give us a Gil CE. which might be indicative of maybe a 10th anniversary Gilgamesh. Who knows? Maybe they're saving a 10th anniversary Gil, you know, Copium. But as far as archers go, yeah, I mean, it really comes down between, I mean, she has a nice outfit if I remember correctly. Calamity Jane, you know, nice and just black, you know, nice and simple. But it's really, for me, it's between Bavanshi, because look at this, come on now. Top tier design. Top tier design. Or even Durga / Kali. But I might pick Kali for my other account and just pick Bavanshi for this account. I think. Let me just have one last look. Yeah, no Gilgamesh this year for some reason. You would think 10th anniversary of Fate Grand Order, they'd put your boy Gil in it. But, you know, they said fuck him. For some reason. Yeah, Arjuna does look good. I mean, there's some good choices here, but Chloe's kind of tempting. Again, Calamity looks nice. Even Altera, I would argue Altera looks really nice as well. But I think I'm going to have to go with Bavanshi. I don't know about you guys as far as archers go, but I think I got to pick Bavanshi easily. I've always loved her design ever since she was introduced into the game. Then she got her summer outfit. I'm going to pick her anniversary outfit as well. Looking at Ryder now, we're moving on to Ryder. Best of Friendo, kind of tempting. Ushi Wakamaru is my pick so far. Rhaenys, oh fuck. Rhaenys is so good. Rhaenys is so, man. Suzuka's tempting too. Marie Antoinette, I mean, Kita Shana is obviously picking Marie Antoinette, but you know, I'm not the Marie Antoinette guy, you know, that's his title, that's not mine. Not saying Ushi Wakamaru is my title either. I know there's another FGO content creator who's a big Ushi fan, but I'm probably gonna pick Ushi regardless. Abertrot's somewhat tempting. Man Ricardo's somewhat tempting. Rhaenys, very tempting. But I think I'm gonna go with Ushi. Especially after Babylonia. I know Babylonia is like 6 years old at this point, which is insane to think about. But you know, after her performance in Babylonia, I gotta pick her. I just have to for my rider. Had they put Ozzy here, I would have most definitely would have picked Ozzy, but Ozzy ain't here, so I gotta pick Ushi Wakamaru. Although Rhaenys is a second choice if I had to choose a second. I think they gave us Caster already, so can we pick Caster? All right, Caster. Caster might be pretty easy for me too. Yeah. Oh, Miss Crane though. So I love Miss Crane. I use her all the time, especially when it comes to like damage trials or like challenges or whatnot. But Merlin is just dripping, dog. Look at this man. Look at his drip. Look at the colors. Just look at him. He's just dripping. He's dripping right now. Like, man. Elena looks nice too. She got the detective outfit on. Oh my gosh. Caster's kind of hard, not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a lot easier. Anastasia's nice as well. Fuck. But I think I'm gonna pick, I think I gotta pick Merlin. And Miss Crane is so tempting though. Shit. Should I pick Merlin or Miss Crane? Because I do use Miss Crane a lot. But Merlin's OG. I'm picking Merlin. Merlin's OG. There you go. Gotta pick Merlin. Gotta pick Merlin. Yeah. There's your all ticket. Yeah, I could use my all ticket, but I kind of want to save that just in case. So they didn't give the assassin ticket yet, but I'm gonna choose on stream right now, even though I can't, you know, claim it yet. Let's see. For assassins, so assassins, even though I don't have her and I don't really like, I'm not the biggest fan of her. Her outfit, look at them thighs. They don't lie. They don't lie. You know, she might be a robot, she might be a cyborg, but regardless, if there's flesh and bones under there or circuits and gears under there, them thighs are still thick, no matter what. So a part of me is like, man, I kind of want to pick you just for that. But at the same time, oh, they're showing an animation. I can't show this for copyright reasons, but at the same time, again, Kama looking 10 out of 10. Just graceful, just man, like Redrop just cooks with their designs, straight up. Redrop just absolutely cooks. Oh, Jack the Ripper too. I mean, I'm probably gonna pick Jack in my other account. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick Jack in my other account. I think that's just a foregone conclusion. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick Kama here and then Jack in my other account. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's where my head goes. Yeah, no, them thighs are crazy. Even if it's like rock hard because of all the gears and circuits underneath, it's still going there. Still going there. Yu's kind of tempting, but see, if I choose her, I gotta get Zhang Yu. You know, I can't pick. You know, I'm not into that NTR shit. You feel me? So I gotta pick both. If I got one or the other, I gotta get both. So again, I can't claim them yet, but I'm probably picking Kama for Assassin. And then for Berserker, probably Lilith, just like looking at it. To be honest, Lilith might just be the obvious choice. Yeah, no, that's just easy. I mean, Lohi looks nice. I like Lohi, but I don't like her like that. She looks great. I don't even have her like actual servant playable self. Kiyohime looks nice. You feel me? But I mean, Lilith is just Lilith, you feel? So I'm probably picking Lilith for my Berserker. Probably doing that. Look at Hijikata's painted on pants. You guys already know how I feel about Hijikata, but listen, if you're a Hijikata fan, type 1 if you're a Hijikata fan, type 2 if you don't give a fuck about him, and type 3 if you absolutely hate his guts. You know what? For the first time ever, I'm typing 3 my damn self because I absolutely hate him. So I'm not picking him no matter what. But if you're a Hijikata fan and you pick him, hey, man, more power to you, but he could suck my ass. You'd have to pay me like $1,000 for me to even consider picking him. But yeah, probably pick Lilith for that. You hate him too, Chiro. I had no idea. No, I can't pick Berserker. Berserker and Assassin, they haven't given out the tickets yet. For extra class, which I think I could pick. No, I can't pick extra class yet. For extra class 1, Nido Alter looks nice. I love the big ass Anubis. Just like the derpy face. Kind of tempted to pick her. But I think out of all these, I think Arcwid's just easy. Arcwid's just Archetype Earth, just easy. Kind of unfair that like her only competition here for me is Nido Chris Halter. Literally, the only competition here is Nido Chris Halter. Like I love Qin Shi Huang, Pope Joanne. Nothing against her. Moriarty, I like him. Holmes, I like him as well. But like, come on now, Arcwid's right there. Arcwid's right there. Like no shot. No shot. So that's for extra class 1. And then extra class 2. Let's see. Oh man, Kukulkan's right there though. Kukulkan's like, look at them thighs. We were just talking about thighs earlier. Bro, this is cosmic thighs. These are thighs from outer space. This is planetary level thighs right here. These are thighs that don't just crush watermelons. They could crush the fabric of reality and the earth in itself. So, I mean, that's just, I don't know. I probably will pick her. Let's see. Tillock looking nice as always, you know, top tier design. Oh, but I mean, come on now. Oh, man, if we're talking about thighs, if we're talking about, I love witch hats, by the way. I love big ass witch hats. Dog. Okay, I'm picking her. I'm picking Alco. Picking Alco. Easily. If I'm picking Arcwid, I'm picking Alco. No offense to everyone else. Jack the Malay, love you. Jufu, I love you too. All these servants I really like, actually. In different varying degrees. But, I mean, come on. Alco. Nah, dude. Alco looking really nice. Can they make this a playable outfit, please? If they could make this a playable outfit, my dick is gonna get whipped out. Straight up. But yeah, I'm picking Alco, for sure. The outfit's just top tier. Outfit's just top tier. Like, Cuckoo's probably like a close second. Probably a close second. But Alco, come on. Yeah, witch hats and thighs, bro. Like, she ticked 2 boxes for me. Come on. Come on. That's easy. That's easy. And then for the last ticket you could pick anyone you want, regardless of class. I don't know who I'd pick because I'm picking Alco for extra, Arcwid for the other extra. Oh, Lord have mercy. Iori's good choice. I love Iori. I have him grailed. I cosplayed him last year. So I feel like I'm just obligated to pick Iori. For my any one ticket. Yeah, I think Iori is he's just dominating. So, I mean, yeah, Skasa is kind of tempted. I mean, again, if we're talking about thighs, bro. But I think Iori, probably. Yeah, probably Iori. Miss Crane is somewhat tempting, but again, Iori's just my boy. He's just my dude. He's my homie slice. He's my man. Yeah, probably Iori for the choose all ticket. I'll properly decide later. I'm not gonna pick it now, but I think that's who I'm leaning towards. MC, would this have been harder if all the CE tickets were all options? I don't think so. I think it would make it easier, actually. I think it would make my choices a lot easier, to be honest. I'm picking Aoko over someone I really love, Dante, just because her outfit is insane. Yeah, I know. The outfit is like top tier. Like, if they could make any CE outfit into a playable, like, outfit for the servant to wear, I think that would be, like, easy top 5 for me. I would have to look at every craft essence ever for me to properly decide which outfit I would make, like, number 1. But I think the Aoko outfit from this year's anniversary, bro, that's easily top 5. No questions asked. Yeah, the Samurai Remnant manga did just drop as well a couple days ago, last week. Kidashan said this is the biggest crowd. He's well, yeah. I mean, it's 10th Annie. It has to be. It has to be the biggest crowd. It has to be the biggest amount of people, the most amount of people ever. It's 10th Annie. 10th Annie is the biggest anniversary since, I would argue, since 5th. So far they haven't announced the summer servants yet. Again, they're gonna be teasing the summer servants, hopefully in a bit, but we'll see. I need the Oku manga by Redrop. Yeah, Redrop writing, or I guess not writing, but designing the Oku event manga, which is pretty cool. If you're unaware, Redrop is the official designer and artist of Kama, and they also did the art for Kama's Interlude. Like, there's a mini manga of Kama's Interlude, so if you have never read Kama's Interlude in game, or maybe you have, whether or not you have, they made a manga version of it, which I kind of wish more artists did that. Like, took like a cutscene or a small story from the game and then just made it into like a small excerpt, a small manga. I think that would go crazy. Like a Valentine scene. Actually, no, it's not the interlude, it's the Valentine scene. They made the Valentine scene a manga, which is cool. And now they're also doing the Oku event, which is obviously Kama's debut event. So I hope more artists do that. But, you know, Redrop is just built different. Redrop just goes crazy with their art. So not even surprised. Who are we expecting? We're expecting a small summer teaser. I don't know exactly who. I personally want to see you know, my mother Tiamat with the Speedo Lamus. I think that would be so funny and that would go so hard. But I'm thinking Summer Kukulkan's probably gonna happen. Summer Arcade might happen just because CL got one last year. Summer Tiamat has a good chance. I'm not gonna lie. Summer Tiamat, like, all bias aside, I think Summer Tiamat does have a decent chance. Along with Summer Draco, I think Summer Draco as well. Summer Medusa has been a long time coming. Still surprised we haven't gotten that yet. Summer Medea, you would think as well, just because she's an OG Stay Night character just like Medusa. But oh wait, are they announcing 300? Oh no, they're not. Oh wait, I think they are, because this is the okay. So last minute calls for male servants. I want to see Ozzy, but I don't know. Oh god, who's that? Who's that in the middle? Is that Waver? Wait, who's this? Oh, Ku? Is this Caster Ku? Is that Caster Ku? I think so. For 3-star, for 4-star. I was not expecting you. Okay. That's Tez. That's obviously Tez. Oh my god, Summer Tez. What? Dog. Okay, you know what? Summer Tez, going off of Summer Tez, Summer Kukulkan's happening. Summer Kukulkan's 1000% happening now. I wasn't expecting fucking Saito, but I guess so. Yeah, I think that's Casterku. I don't think that's even Lancerku. Which is surprising. You would think Lancerku would get a summer outfit first. But yeah, the art style looks like Casterku, so I think that's Casterku. Yeah, Summer Kukulkan's just like 1000% happening. Like, spoiler alert, I'm from the future. I just used like my clairvoyance. Seeing that Summer Tez is right there, Summer Kukulkan's happening. So for those of you guys who are hoping that Summer Kukulkan's happening, I don't know if they're gonna reveal it this stream, but I think that's just 1000% guaranteed gonna happen. 1000% gonna happen now. Yeah, see, for my Tez fans out there, you got a summer version. It looks crazy. Is he wearing booty shorts? I just realized that he's wearing denim shorts with black tights underneath. I don't know. I didn't see that at first, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, can't unsee it. Oh, he's wearing booty shorts. All right, Tez, I see you, big dog. I see you, big dog. Your fashion sense is kind of crazy. Tez is a cowboy. He's a cowboy from the waist up, but then he's like a whore from the waist down, bro. Oh, he's literally wearing booty shorts for real. What the fuck? Holy shit. Looks like yeah, he does look like a JoJo's character. Yeah, the way he dresses, straight up. He's dressed to impress. I don't know, man. He has to turn around. I gotta see that ass, bro. I don't know if he's impressing anyone if he got a flat ass on him. Wearing some booty shorts. If you're gonna be wearing some booty shorts, you better got some booty, dog. Otherwise, what are we doing here? And he doesn't look like, you know, he doesn't look like he got that much meat. You got them damn Uchi? That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I mean, I don't know. Is that a W? Type W if those are good male servants for summer, and type L if you're disappointed. I don't know how I feel yet. I mean, Tess is very popular. Ku's obviously super popular. Saito is surprisingly popular. I personally don't get it myself, but he's very popular. So you know what? I guess that's a W. Stop shaming the GOAT Tez on his great fashion sense. I'm not shaming him. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you got booty shorts on. Hey, if I got on stream wearing booty shorts, you guys would be talking shit too. Granted, you guys typically can't see me from the waist down, especially with how massive my schlong is. You know, you guys don't need to see that. I don't care about any of them, but they're popular, especially. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I personally don't really give a fuck. Like, I like Casterku. I use him every now and then for looping. He's very strong. I don't have Tez. I think I have Saito, but I don't really care about his pencil head ass anyway as well. So I guess I'm a little bit indifferent. I'm gonna put W's just because those are very popular servants, and you know, why not? You know, very popular set of servants. At least it's not like super random male servants, super random and super unpopular male servants. So why not? By the way, Lauren, I see you in chat. I don't know if you said anything in chat earlier, but thank you again for the $50 donation earlier. Again, you always donate when it's not on stream, which is surprising to me because I'm like, yo, can you at least wait till on stream so I could properly thank you when you do donate? But like, I saw the donation earlier. I was like, what the fuck? But thank you nonetheless. I do appreciate it. And I'm glad like you didn't ask for anything outrageous. Like, can you pick the Hijikata CE for anniversary or anything like that? But like, thank you again. Thank you again. Yeah, the summer, the Tez outfit does pretty much confirm, at least in my opinion, it does confirm a summer Kukulkan. Who else from Lostbelt said, oh, summer Nidochris Alter, holy shit. Yo, if they go full on Lostbelt 7 themed and give us summer Nido Alter and summer Kukulkan, I think that's a W lineup right there. I don't know what they could do for 4 stars, but as far as 5 stars go, I think that's a pretty solid 2 5 stars right there. Summer Kukulkan being very popular. Nidochris obviously just as popular. Yeah, no, like that would be great. That'd be great. I'm still hoping for summer Tiamat Copium, but you know, we'll see. Agravane when? Agravane never, dog. I mean someday, but like 10th anniversary ain't the time, ain't the place. Yo, Tepui as the welfare? Bro. No, they would not do that. Have we ever gotten a male welfare for summer? I don't think so. We've never gotten a male welfare for summer. I guess asterisk Hakuno from last year, but not counting them. Not counting Hakano plus Hakanon. I honestly wouldn't be mad, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they would do that. It happened with Santa. Yeah, but we ain't talking about Santa. We're talking about summer. We're talking about summer right here. The boy would go insane though. Yeah, I think because Olga is so like relevant in Lostbelt 7 as well, and that's when we really get to know Olga. I think this also, seeing seeing Tez get a summer outfit, I think further strengthens the idea and the possibility of Olga being this year's 10th anniversary servant. I think so. So for those of you guys, I don't know how many of you guys actually want to see Olga as a summer servant, but you better prepare either way, because I think Tez getting the summer outfit just strengthens that idea of 10th anniversary being Olga. So, you know, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I named my dog after her. Like, I have a dog named Olga, who we named, me and the fam, we named after Olga Marie from Fate Grand Order. So you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to be saying Olga's name a million times, and my dog's going to be outside my room wondering why I'm calling for her. So I might even like have her walk in, but I don't know if she would want to stay in the stream for that long, in my room for that long. But we'll see. Cuckoo's going to cook me hard enough as it is. Yeah, I know. I mean, hopefully they give a lot of quartz tomorrow, man. Hopefully they give a lot of anniversary quartz. I'm praying we do get Galahad so I can skip Annie. Really? I mean, he's gonna be our first 5-star shielder. I might have to just roll for him just for that. I mean, between the two, between Galahad and Olga, honestly, I do want Olga more. In the end of the day, I am a man, and I do like have a bias with waifus, unless we're talking about guild, and guild just trumps everybody. But yeah, for sure. Okay, technically second, but I mean technically not really, because Mashu 5-star is a paladin, not a shielder. But you know, you go off. Yo, female guild as Annie, I would be the only one hyped. Okay, type 1 if you would be hyped for any Gilgamesh variant for 10th anniversary. I think I'm the only one. Type 2 if you would be disappointed. I think I would be the only one. Okay, I see some ones. Never mind. You guys aren't just saying that, right? Because I feel like most people would be disappointed. I think most people... Nah, there's no way. Okay, I see a lot more ones than I thought, but I don't know if you guys are just memeing. Like, straight up, if we're sitting here tomorrow, about 24, 25, 26 hours from now, when they announce the 10th anniversary servant, they show us the silhouettes. I'm like getting goosebumps thinking about it. I'm getting goosebumps, dead ass. I'm like stumbling over my words. Like, that's how much I want to see another guild. I'm not gonna lie, but I know it wouldn't be right. I honestly don't think it would be right. Oh Lord. And they show the silhouette, and you see the slick back hair, or maybe even just the armor, because maybe it's female guild or maybe proto guild. Like, you guys would actually unironically be hyped. Like, I would. I know I would. But then I know the second the hype dies down, I'll probably look online and just see a bunch of people get disappointed. I already know a bunch of people would be disappointed. Guild is not that important in FGO, to be honest. See, okay, so usually I'd be pissed at that, but I think in the grand scheme of things, I think I agree with you. Because, like I said earlier in the stream, I think 10th anniversary has to be a servant that is super relevant to the main story of FGO. Meaning Galahad, just because Galahad has had this whole history with Mashu, and we finally faced Galahad a couple months ago. Or Olga being the original director, who came back, became an antagonist, but then became an ally in Lostbelt 7, then you know, all that bullshit happened. So I think those two fit just because of their relevance in the FGO story as a whole. Obviously, Gilgamesh has had his moments in Lostbelt, not Lostbelt, but in Singularity 7 Babylonia. Obviously, one of the main characters there. He's made a couple of appearances here and there, but he's not the most important character ever when it comes to FGO. But, you know, as an FGO fanboy, as somebody who literally has a Gilgamesh collection worth thousands of dollars behind me, I think I wouldn't be able to control my hype and my bias if they released a new Gilgamesh for 10th anniversary. I don't think so. I don't think it's Solomon, just because I think they're going to save him for a story banner if they do release him, in my opinion. Are you playing Uma Musume? Okay, so this is like the 5th time somebody has asked me, and I'm not getting annoyed necessarily. It's just funny that people ask, because just to put things into perspective, like straight up, I'm gonna put things into perspective for you guys. In the past 10 years of me playing FGO, on stream and on camera, I've only played one other gacha game. Maybe in total, whether we're talking off screen or on camera, whatever, I've only played like 2, 3, maybe 4 gacha games. Maybe. But on camera, just one other gacha game. I never played Star Rail. I never played Genshin. I never played what's a Zenless Zone Zimbabwe or whatever the fuck it's called. And all these other crazy hype gacha games like Blue Archive, whatnot. All these top tier, popular, everyone's playing it, everybody and their mother's playing it. You're telling me, you're asking me, the FGO player, who didn't give these top tier popular games a chance, you're asking me if I'm gonna play a game about horses. I'm not gonna play Star Rail despite the Fate collab. I'm not gonna play Genshin because it's popular. I'm not gonna play all these other games. But I'm gonna play a game about horses. There's absolutely no shot. No shot I would do that. The answer is just no shot. Like, and that's no offense. Like, I'm obviously like memeing. That's no offense. If you play Uma Musume and you think it's the best game east of the Mississippi, great. I'm happy for you. But like, if you're asking me, I'm not giving these other gacha games a chance. But you think I'm gonna give Uma Musume, a game about horses, a chance? Like, absolutely no shot. And that's, you know what? I heard the gameplay is good. That's what I heard. Somebody has told me back in Anime Expo in person. Some people in chat has told me it's good, it's fun, whatever. The character designs I bet are great. But I've heard the same thing with all these other gacha games. Oh, these character designs are so good. They're so top tier. Oh man, the gacha rates are so much better than FGO. Oh man, the gameplay is just leaps and bounds better than FGO, etc. I've heard it time and time again. I'm not going to play a game about horses just because it has a good gameplay or good art or whatever, because I didn't give all these other gacha games a chance either. So what makes you think I'm going to give this game a chance to? It's just not going to happen. You would have to pay me. Just like with every other gacha game, you would have to pay me to give these games a chance. But it's FGO, but horses? That doesn't really do anything for me, too. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And again, if you love Uma Musume or any other gacha game, guess what? You do you. I'm happy for you. I hope these games last just as long as FGO, if not longer, and whatever. You know, this isn't an FGO versus all these other gacha games. And I'm certainly not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm certainly not saying FGO is better than all these other games, because I've never played those games, so I can't say that. But FGO just ticks all the right boxes for me. And if I'm gonna just like sum it up in one statement, in one simple statement, or even question, this is a question. When you look at Genshin, when you look at Honkai, when you look at Zimbabwe, when you look at Blue Archive, when you look at Uma Musume, when you look at all these other gacha games, just think in your head, all these other gacha games, just ask yourself one question. And this is the question I ask myself as well when I see these games. Do these games have Gilgamesh? He's my favorite character of all time. It doesn't? Oh, I'm not going to give it a chance then. I'm just not. It's just not going to happen. They could have the prettiest characters with the thickest thighs and the fattest asses and the most well-endowed tits ever. But if it doesn't have the King of Heroes, then, well, like, who cares? You think I care? Okay, My Day, I said this in the couple streams ago. My Day is literally a Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, alleyway, Temu version of Gil, bro. Like, don't even bring that man up, bro. Don't even do that. He ain't the King of Heroes, bro. He's just, no shot. No shot. You have a bunch of My Days behind you. Yo, listen, Vanish. I'm gonna make you what your name is, and I'm gonna make you vanish, dog. If you keep talking that shit, bro, I'm gonna make you vanish for real. Like, you're gonna go from Vanish, the guy in chat, to like vanished. because you're gonna be gone. Let's not mess around, bro. Let's not mess around. My Day is way too likable than Gil. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Auto B, listen. You've been in chat for a while. I recognize your name. I recognize you from comments in the past. Bro, listen. We might have to fight, dog. We might have to fight straight up. You and Vanish, I'm gonna meet you in the alleyway, bro. 1v2, 2v1, whatever. We're gonna throw hands. You know, we're gonna throw hands. I'm gonna make Vanish, and then Auto B. I might just have to do unspeakable things to you, man. I might just have to do that. Wait, is Summer? Wait. Hey, who's that? Who that? Who that? Whoa, what? I was okay. Oh, a 4-star? Wait, is she the welfare? I was not expecting her. Wait, who's this now? Oh, some people were actually Creamhild. Is she a 4-star as well? Creamhild? She cannot be a 5-star, right? She's a 4-star. Yeah. Oh, shit. At first, I thought it was Lilith. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, no way they did. Oh. So they're not the 5-stars. So keep in mind, these are not the 5-stars. These are the 4-stars. So my expectations aren't quite as high when it comes to the 4-stars, but still. Yeah, that's interesting. I was not, you know, Creamhild is amazing, so. Huyan Zhou is kind of surprising. I was not expecting her to have a summer outfit. I would have, not gonna lie, I would have been disappointed if either one of them was a 5-star. But them being a 4-star, I'll let it pass. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. And neither of them, I assume, are the welfare. Because the welfare is usually presented separately. Wow. You got Creamhild and Huyan Zhou. Okay. Yo, Creamhild is Siegfried's wife, if you guys are unaware. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into NTR, but you know, sometimes I'm tempted. Sometimes. Just sometimes. Sometimes I'm just a little bit tempted. Yeah, for 4-stars, I'm not even mad. In fact, one of them is a 5-star that turned into a 4-star, so you know, can't get that mad over that. If they were the 5-stars, I would have been disappointed, straight up. Okay, wait. What are you gonna? Okay. Lord have mercy, please. Tiamat, please. Huh? Wait. Who this? I don't recognize the ribbon. Okay, white hair. Oh, Passion Lip, of course. Oh my gosh. Of course, I completely. Yo, honestly, what? Free 4-star? She's the 5-star. I actually, you know what? I'm not even mad just because so many people were waiting for her. Like, personally, I don't really care much about Passion Lip, but I can't be mad because I know a lot of people are waiting for Passion Lip. She's a 5-star. But you know what? I'm not even mad because I know a lot of people were hoping for her. I already know. Type 1 if you're hyped. Type 2 if you're disappointed. Me, I'm like, okay, you know what? I know a lot of people are waiting for her. Literally for years, people were asking for a summer Passion Lip. I would have preferred it better if she was a welfare, personally. But, hey, you do you. You do you. Hit that like button, honestly. Golly. Yeah, you know, I'm personally, again, I'm not into it. If this is banner 1, I'm not gonna lie. If this is banner 1, I'm skipping the shit out of this. But I'm happy for everybody else. I'm happy for everybody else. I'm hyped for all you guys. If this is banner 1, if banner 1 is a 5-star Passion Lip, 4-star Creamhild, and 4-star Huyan Zhou, I'm good. I could skip out on this. My quartz are saved. But that kind of scares me now. Because I'm pretty sure the second banner has to be Kukulkan. They're not going to give us a Summer Tez and then say, fuck you with your Kukulkan shit. They got to give us Kukulkan, right? Now, the thing is, they're not going to reveal it this stream. Because usually they just tease one half or a portion of the summer event and then save the rest of it for a future stream. So unfortunately for now, I think that's pretty much it for the summer news. I think that's pretty much it. But Passion Lip, personally, I'm indifferent, but I'm happy for everybody else. Because I think a lot of people are waiting for her. I personally would have preferred it better if she was like the free 4-star. I think that would have fit a little bit better. but they want to make their money. You know, they know she's gonna make a lot of money. She's a soccer face. People have been asking for her for years. They know what they're doing. It's kind of smart, to be honest. But they didn't get me though. Type 1 if you're not rolling, and type 2 if you're rolling. Cause shit, I'm typing 1, bro. I ain't rolling that banner no matter what. Even if the CEs are good, even if the CEs have Tiamat on it, I'm just gonna wait for the second banner. Fuck it. I'm just gonna wait for the second banner. I'm waiting for the second banner. Because if the second banner is Kukulkan, I don't care if she's a 4-star or a 5-star. I don't care if Kukulkan is with a Summer Astolfo. God forbid. But I don't care if Kukulkan is with a Summer Astolfo. I'm still rolling on that banner no matter what. You know what, Brandon? I wish you luck. Because I know you're a Wada Arco fan. And by extension, of course, Passionate fan. I'm happy for you guys. But I'm saved so far. I just have to focus on anniversary and the second banner, whatever the second banner is. Straight up. Oh, Lord. Again, 25 hours, 26 hours from now will be the actual anniversary stream. And it will be the actual anniversary servant reveal. So, just like today, I will be streaming tomorrow around 25, 26 hours from now. Around midnight PST. So, depending on your time zone, just add 25, 26 hours. And that's when I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. And again, probably going to be Olga, probably going to be Galahad, but we might get surprised. Because it kind of surprised us. I didn't think about Passionate, but it does make sense. But Huyan Zhou and Kareem Held were very surprising for me. Second will be Tiamat. Yo, Brandon. Yo, if they release Tiamat. Yo, if they could make Huyan Zhou from a 5-star assassin to a 4-star Summer. Listen, I don't care if they release Summer Tiamat as a 4-star Summer servant. I don't care. I don't care. Just give her to me, please. I don't care if she's a 4-star. Just give her to me. But we'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks' time. Because they probably won't reveal the rest of Summer until post-anniversary, like they usually do. But I am excited to see the rest of it, because I think Summer Kukulkan is probably the obvious, predictable choice. But honestly, we'll see. I'm very hopeful for the second banner. And you know what? Even if they don't give us a Summer Tiamat, fuck it. Give us a Summer Tiamat in the Craft Essence or something. Because if they want me to roll, they got to do better than that first banner. That first banner, a lot of people are going to be rolling. Not me, though. So they got to do better. Do better. If you want to get me for that second banner. Violet for banner 2 would be insane. Huyan, bro, I'm crying. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's like a big Creamheld or Huyan fan, but congratulations to you guys. For sure. What is any anniversary will be revealed 25 hours from now, 25, 26 hours from now. So I will be streaming again. I will be streaming. Link is in the pinned comment, I believe, and in the description for that stream. So if you haven't liked this stream yet, like the stream first, then head over to that stream, which I already have scheduled, and hit the like there as well, because I will be up there tomorrow. And by the way, we're close to 10K subscribers. If we could hit 10K during the 10th anniversary of FGO, that would be hype. I don't think it's gonna be happening. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but realistically, I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does happen, then thank you. So please hit that subscribe if you haven't already, so we can hit 10K at the same time or around the same time as 10th anniversary of FGO. But we'll see. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this stream, because I was planning to do this whole bingo card thing, but I ended up just talking and just running my mouth. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out, and I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's stream, because again, I will be streaming the anniversary reveal. Hopefully it's hype, hopefully it's lit nasty with the sauce, and hopefully they give a shit ton of quartz. I'm hoping for animation updates. I'm hoping for some quality of life changes, but we'll see. 10th anniversary is the biggest anniversary of all time. They better deliver. That's my main thing. I'm almost kind of indifferent on the servant that they reveal, as long they deliver with everything else. If the quality of life updates are great, if they give us animation updates for a shit ton of servants, especially Ozzy needs it a lot, and a bunch of other things that they could give, I think I'll be happy regardless of the servant they release. But obviously the main show, the main thing for tomorrow will definitely be the anniversary servant. Thank you, Monster Doctor, for subscribing. I appreciate it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Good night. I think I'll stay for a couple minutes until they're done with this stream, just because God forbid they tease something else. So if you guys have any last minute questions, any last minute things to say, yeah, good night to you guys who are leaving. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder what the welfare is gonna be. You know, if they want to go crazy, they can give us Kukulkan as the welfare, but I don't think they're gonna do that. But yeah, it's daylight in your country right now. Well, good afternoon or good morning, depending on your time. Yeah, or Jababa. Please do not eat my family. Thank you, Kana, for watching. Thank you to everyone. Yeah, be safe. Be safe out there. The summer banners seem lackluster. I mean, I'm straight with it so far. I can skip out. We'll be straight. Okay, I think they're done with the summer reveals, so I'm just gonna pray they are. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, I think it's pretty much over. They're just showing the usual end screen thing. And yeah, hit that like button. Bye bye. See ya. Yeet.